Hello, everyone. I'm Debiria from Debiria's Naturals and Jesus Evolutionary Empowerment. This is going to be your spiritual news report. This is for all signs. However, I may speak on specific signs as spirit leads me to. We did just exit a full moon, December the 15th, also closing out a Mercury retrograde while we are actually in a Jupiter retrograde. There are other things going on, but those are the things that caught my eye to pay attention to and to address issues on. So, this Mercury retrograde is finally ending, so we have some clarity of communication, and there I feel like Mercury retrograde causes us to untangle those karmic knots. And during Mercury retrograde, you have a tendency to get those messages coming back from people from your past where there may be unfinished business and that no, your ex is not coming back, but they may be reaching out to communicate. This could be in the 5D as well. It does not have to be that this person is reaching out to you in the physical. This person could also be sending telepathic messages, could show up in your dreams. It's just an opportunity for communication, for reconciliation of the energies, okay? Now, the full moon that took place on December the 15th was a full moon in Gemini. Okay, so it being a full moon in Gemini, it was about self reflection, introspection. It was about introspection. Endings is was about releasing old patterns and embracing transformative change and stuff like that. So it was three signs that I was reading about. So yes, I did my research. Three signs that were impacted by this full moon the most. I still have it pulled up here on my phone, handy dandy nifty tifty. So there are three signs that was going to be saying goodbyes with this full moon. This was closing out karmic cycles. This is ending negative patterns that they may have had that were causing them to have blockages in their life in any area aspect of that birth chart, because we were talking about sun, moon, and rising and Venus signs. Now this says sun, moon, and rising, but I'm also going to say Venus as well, because some of us neglect when we're talking about relationships to look at our Venus sign and see how do we love and how that aspect of ourself affects our relationships, our communication skills, and all those things are important as well. But let's just check it out. So for sun, moon, and rising signs of Cancer, Sagittarius, and Capricorn are most affected by this full moon. This energy for the Cancers is encouraged to face their harmful habits, negative thoughts that influence their actions. If you've been clinging on to like negative beliefs or thoughts or even patterns of letting fear control your actions, your decisions, those things are being released for Cancer placements. So if this is your Cancer sun, this would be your soul energy. Your moon would be your emotions, and your rising would be like your personality or the face of the person that you present to the world. So it's time to let go and move forward with that energy right here. So we're going to have self-reflection, addressing unresolved emotions. It's a water sign, so you can feel more empowered at this time, becoming your authentic version of yourself. And it's just saying, let this full moon be a catalyst for your spiritual healing and self-discovery. For Sagittarius, it's about turning darkness into light. So Sagittarius is a very spiritual zodiac sign. It's very spiritual fire sign. So this is going to be asking you to confront your deep-seated fears, resentments, and lingering grief in the recesses of your mind, in the recesses of your being, acknowledging the process and processing your shadow. So Sagittarian energies might be experiencing some shadow aspects of themselves. Now, well, Sagittarius, wherever that placement is, it's going to be affected. So this may be talking about sun, moon, and rising, because those are the signs most people pay attention to. But what if Sagittarius is your Jupiter? What if Sagittarius is your Mercury? You have to address those issues and place them. And this is why it's important to know thyself. And part of knowing thyself could be know thy birth chart, you know? So anyway, this is about transmuting darkness into wisdom and strength. So at this time, the Sagittarius fire energy will be transmuting energy from their shadow aspect. And this may be a time when they may find that the thing that they were struggling in the most is the thing that's actually going to empower them and propel them forward. Okay, so look and see where that Sagittarius placement is. Okay, so the next one is going to be Capricorn placement. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Call it your Jupiter, your North Node, South Node, whatever. Pay attention to it. Now, we're not operating in South Node energy, you guys. We are moving past that. We're not living in past life energy. We're not living in our shadow. We are moving to our higher versions of ourselves. Capricorn is the devil energy. So don't be double deviling over here, okay? Anyway, Gemini, full moon for Capricorn is going to influence daily routines and time management. So look where that Capricorn placement is and pay attention to those aspects. It asks you to evaluate how you've been spending your time and energy. Does it coincide with your long-term goals? So this is about focus. Capricorn is an earth sign. So far it's going to affect the water sign Cancer, the fire sign Sagittarius, and the earth sign Capricorn the most. It's time to set boundaries and let go of draining commitments. So what is it that you are doing? That this is speaking to me, honey. All these signs up in my chart in different places. Okay, so what are you doing? And what are you committing yourself to that is too much? Like, take some of that stuff off there so you can do your time management. You don't need to be over committing to situations, circumstances, because Capricorns are very driven individuals, very focused, hyper fixated on things. When they're ready to accomplish something or they have a goal in mind, they keep going until they accomplish it. So by focusing on what matters and reorganizing your schedule, you'll set yourself up for success and give yourself permission to slip or stop wasting time on what drains you and start living more discipline and focus, like living with more discipline and focus. So that's how that energy, that's the spiritual news report for that particular energy there. I do want to address the Jupiter. I have addressed it on one of my other, on my TikTok channel, but I want to address the Jupiter retrograde too, and who is going to be affecting. Let's look at these dates I have here. Okay, so December the 24th is a date you should look forward to with this Jupiter retrograde squaring Saturn in Pisces, making you feel ambivalent about how we want to move forward. Move forward with our relationships and our careers. Okay, so that's that full moon energy just brought that on in. Now we got Jupiter nurturing it on, right on, just connecting that energy in together. This isn't a time to make decisions, rather the moment to reflect upon the path we want to take. So this is just setting you up for the new year. Basically, all these transits that are taking place are telling you leave 24 in 2024. What happened in 24 and 24 stays in 2024. What happened in the year of the dragon stays in the year of the dragon. We're moving to the year of the snake, 2025. And so it's just clearing out, just cleaning house. Just like, and I was finna say New Year's resolution, but don't nobody actually keep those. But Spirit is like, the transits and the planets is like, no, you don't have to make New Year's resolution. What we're going to do is we're going to resolve this right now. We're going to resolve this right now. So that's that energy right there. Let's see. I just want y'all to know that's what was going on with the Jupiter. Maybe I should go ahead and tell you a little bit more. Hold on, let me see. Very impromptu. I wasn't prepared to talk about this, but I am prepared to talk about it. Whatever. Anyway, Jupiter retrograde is talking about basically Jupiter is a planet, it's the king of the gods, and it's going to expand. It's a very expansive planet. It's going to expand wherever it's in. So it went retrograde in Gemini. We just had a full moon in Gemini. So we got relationships with yourself, with your divine counterparts, with your spirit, with source, your relationship with your spirit team, with your friends, with your job. It's going to expand that. It's going to make you hyperfixate on that. Figure out what's going on in that area. Sort through it. It's an air sign. Gemini is an air sign. And so Jupiter doesn't like doing all that thinking. So it's going to make you do all that thinking. It's just going to expand the area that it's in. And it will bring detours and changes for course correction in the area that it's transiting. So if it's transiting Gemini, then look where you have those placements, and also look where what that means, what Gemini means. Gemini, like I said, it's an air sign. It's about thoughts. It's about words. It's about communication with, partnerships and stuff like that. Okay. This doesn't give us a broader perspective of life. So in tarot, this Jupiter in Gemini retrograde would be like the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords in tarot, uh, it shows a woman who is bound and she's tied up and she has a something over her eyes. She's blindfolded. She can't see her way. There's swords all around her. There's things obstructing her path. She can't move forward. And the swords represents your thoughts. This could represent people, negative naysayers, people talking about you, people, putting dirt on your name. This could be people who don't believe in the same thing you believe in. This is obstacles. Well, it's represented by the Eight of Swords reversed, which means that the swords fall away. You have a clear path, and the blindfold falls off, so you have clear sight. And during the Jupiter retrograde, Jupiter is a very giving planet, but it is, what's the word? It's like it's inhibited in Gemini. Like it can't give to you in Gemini, but it can give you. It's gonna protect you. Jupiter's promise is, if I can't give to you, I can protect you. And so your protection will be that you will be able to see clearly, and your path will be made clear. You might not get what the abundance, the gift. You may not get that promotion. You may not get that increase in your salary. You may not get that check that's supposed to be coming towards you. That is on hold for at least another couple of months, at least until February the 5th. That's when Jupiter goes direct. So you might be on pause with that for right now. But you will have clear sight. You will get clarity as to where to go, what direction to take, what actions to take, and you will have, worked out those other things that might be causing blockages in there. So basically, before Jupiter gives to you, you need to clean your house, spiritual house. You need to clean your house, energetic house. So we have the Alice in Wonderland deck of cards, and I guess it's time. Investigate. We're going to do some investigating. This is about looking within yourself and seeing what it is that needs to change, what needs to be worked out. It's saying look closely, ask questions, think before acting. Oh, we got some post shadow energy, or I could just be, I had my wisdom tooth removed, so I've been noticing that I compensate a lot more on that side of my mouth for that missing. I'm missing it. Like, what have you been missing? What wisdom have you been missing? Shucks. True on that. Okay. So right here with this investigate card, like Alice got a lot of dark things around her, like a lot of dark entities, like dark energies. I don't know if you guys can see it very clearly. There it is. That's Beryl. You see, like, it got an eyeball over here. We got a mushroom. We got, some really nightmarish looking things, and she's just sort of looking very, I don't know, just like blah, like lost in despair, like negative thoughts. Like, why am I feeling this way? Why have you been going through this? Why have you been allowing this cycle to repeat? And it's like just letting this stuff just sit here and be rancid and just getting toxic. And it's like, no, you need to ask some questions. Why is this here? What can I do to change this? Let's clear this up. Falling is here. And it says the unknown, descent, momentum, and change. There's a change taking place here. This is basically reiterating what we just got through talking about, you guys. Talking about making a change in those negative thought processes and not allowing yourself to sink into despair or depression, but taking more active, conscious control of your life. Here, uncertainty. Yes, there may be uncertainties. What's under the bottom? All must have prizes. Choose who you will become, trying to please everyone. So this is about stepping into your authentic self. And this is unmasking. This is the universe asking us to collectively unmask and stop trying to people please and do everything what everyone else wants us to do. And yeah, we may be empaths. There may be some empaths. I'm talking to my empaths. Those of you who can feel other people's feelings, and you're always saying, well, I will put myself in their shoes. Well, I need you to put you in your shoes, because now it's the time for you to focus on you. Everyone needs to focus on themselves, on their own shit. Focus on your own shit. Get your own house clean, because it's given very much sweep around your own front door before you try to sweep around mine. Take 6 months to mind your own business. take 6 months to leave other folks alone. Like, how can you pluck the speck out of your brother's eye when you got a beam in yours? How can I tell you what I see is wrong with you when I haven't corrected what's wrong with me? Like, I might have a big problem, but I'm trying to tell you what to do, but I gotta walk this walk. I gotta walk this talk. Anyway, it says manage to be glad. So this is like saying create your own happiness regardless of conditions. Don't wait for circumstances to be more idealistic before you pursue your goals or before you step into your calling or your life purpose or whatever this is that you have dreamed of. Don't wait until things are better, because what you're doing is you're procrastinating. And things may not become better until you start taking actions that are in alignment with your decisions and your goals. So making those changes is very important. It be small changes, saying, "Oh, I want to eat better," but I want to go on a diet. Like, you can jump and take that giant leap, and then you feel like, okay, after some time, you might crash. But start small. You don't have to wait until you got $1 million to pursue your goal, or you might want to open up a health spa, and you're saying, "Well, I want to open. I'm going to wait until I get the money," and then what happens? You keep getting all these no's and you get discouraged. Whereas you can start by learning what you need to learn right now. We got YouTube University. There's no excuse for you not to know anything. We are in the age of Aquarius. That the apocalypse is here. It means the unveiling or revelation. It means that it's an opening of information here. So there's no excuse why you can't start doing what it is that you want to do without the money. I started my soap business out of my kitchen without the money. I used food grade materials because I thought about it. Sugar scrub is sugar and oil with essential oils in it. All of that is food based. All of that is food based. And you didn't have to have essential oils. You could have started out using something that's still natural, using extract. So there was no excuse to not do what it was that I felt in my spirit I wanted to do. I needed to make my baby an eczema soap because she had severe eczema and my baby was suffering. And the medicines from the doctor was just making it worse. My baby was suffering. So what I do, I went in that cabinet and I bought some melt and pour soap and I melted it down. I got some honey, banana oatmeal, or got some honey and some banana oatmeal, and mashed it together and made my baby a banana soap. It helped with her skin. And that was the first soap that I ever made. It had milk in it as well. It had breast milk in it. Because I had heard about all its properties and I had such an abundance of it. So there was no excuse not to start that product line. There was no excuse. When I wanted to start my jewelry business, and I didn't have any beads, but I told my dad, I said, he was like, "How you going to pay your rent?" I said, "I went outside and I got a rock." And I said, "I'm going to sell this rock." And he laughed at me. My dad laughed at me until I brought him that rent money, because I was renting my childhood home from my dad. And yeah, I showed him a picture of that rock that I picked up outside, the very same one I showed him. And I cleaned it up, polished it, and I wrapped it in wire with a design, and I sold that rock for $65. I sold several of them. Turned them into jewelry. There's no excuse. There's no excuse. There's no excuse. And that's why I empower everyone I come into contact with. What is your dream? What is your goal? There's no excuse. You need help thinking about it? I got you. I got you. I got you. Okay. Managing to be glad. This is being optimistic. We're in the Sagittarius month. Sagittarius are very optimistic individuals. Now we have here choices, feeling blocked and restrained. So you may be feeling blocked and restrained this time, but they're telling you, even though you feel that way, regardless of conditions, create your own happiness. You have the power to do so. It's in your perception. Keeping up, immense effort, advance. Putting forth the effort will cause you to advance. You're getting the clarity. Jupiter's going to protect you as you take these steps forward. You're going to be supported. Lead the way. Be a leader. Show others how it's done. you can help others by being an example. And that's what I'm doing. As I explain and express to you my situation, circumstance, what I did, how I turned that rock outside in the dirt into some jewelry, how I turned that honey and oatmeal in the cabinet into eczema relief for my baby. And my daughter is now 11 years old, and she has no idea she has eczema because she doesn't use commercial products that aggravate it. She uses the products that I make, and I'm going to teach her how to do the same thing so she can continue to take care of herself, take care of her skin, not have to experience that. I actually have 2 children who have eczema who don't know it because they don't have to experience it. Becoming braver, resilience, experience, growing stronger, fresh perspective. Show others how it's done. This moon energy has caused so many activations. I felt like this energy of purging the heart space, purging trauma. You are rare and free. There are not many like you. Thank you, universe, for the compliment. But I also want to let you know that too, because if you're not being your authentic self, who is being you? We need you. 2112 is the angel number I just saw here. So we're going to look that up. So 2112 angel number signifies a message about potential new beginnings, encouraging you to reflect on your current situation and relationships before taking a leap forward, emphasizing the importance and balance and alignment between your heart, mind, and actions when manifesting your desires. It can also indicate a new partner coming into your life real soon. So basically, thank you, angels, for the angel number confirming everything that we just got through talking about. You are rare and free. You have the ability to, by balancing your alignment in what it is that you have imagined or you've created mentally, and your heart's desire, your energy. The heart energy is going to actually adding emotion, energy in motion to the creative aspect of the conscious mind is going to fuel the masculine energy of action. So it's like feminine energy, connected feminine, masculine energy, then masculine energy. So we're talking about the chakras here, because I did not explain that. We're talking about the chakras. You're going to get this energetic download etherically in your mental space, your creative energy, your yin energy. And my ears are itching now. So it's like a spiritual, the ear itching just means that you're getting the message. New beginnings. Fresh start is on the horizon, okay? With the self-reflection, before embracing the new, take time to assess your current situation and what needs to change. Balance and harmony. Number 2 emphasizes the need for equilibrium in relationships in all aspects of life. Manifestation. The number is this number is a reminder that your thoughts and intentions have power. So focus on positive manifestations, intentional manifestation, conscious manifestation, intuition and inner guidance. Pay attention to your gut feelings and inner wisdom when making your decisions. My mouth is dry. Let's look at the tarot. We are 24 minutes in. We're just gonna make this a little longer, because I don't like to cut off the energy. Is there anything you would like me to share with these individuals? Most High, the tarot. Basically, to utilize this opportunity to take a good, deep look at yourself. Where are you going? Where you been before you determine where you're going? Why did you go there? Why did you do that? Why did that trigger you? Ask some questions. Investigate. Ask yourself questions. Get an understanding, an understanding of yourself, so you can overstand the situation and overcome the obstacles that have been holding you back. The blockages, clear them out. How do you do that? By being intentional. I need to give you an example. An example would be, why do I keep attracting this type of person into my life? Why do I keep attracting these type of friends into my life? What is it about me that makes me seek validation in these individuals? What is it that they are validating? What are they? How am I feeling that I am lacking in my relationships? What is it that I am doing that has caused me to experience this over and over again? You may be attracting these individuals into your life because there's a lesson you need to learn. What is it that's similar about them? That will tell you what lessons you need to learn. So we have the action card, which is the Six of Wands. We have the High Priestess and the Star card. Let's see what this means, because these don't really go together. Okay. So this is about gaining that clarity. Like, as you ask those questions, Spirit is going to be sending you those answers. You're going to begin to see, like, downloads. You're going to be able to see, like, different streams of your thought processes, your actions. Yeah. Because the High Priestess is mystery and intuition and inner knowing, self-trust, spiritual insight. This is about you having done the inner work or doing the inner work to actually take the steps necessary for your healing. This may be even, I'm seeing someone going to counseling. You may have gone to counseling to help with this. Some of us may need to seek some mental health help. And this is not to say anything negative about you. We all have different things that we have experienced that have caused different traumas in our life. That have caused different, experiences that we've had that may have created energetic blockages because we haven't healed them, or we suppressed them to be able to move forward and to continue to survive, like to live, to focus on life. You might push something to the back, and it's like that stuff is coming to the forefront so that you can experience fulfillment. This is the Nine of Cups. So this is like saying that you've done the inner work, the shadow work, to do the healing, and now you're able to experience your wishes coming true. This is saying that I'm here. After a hurricane comes a rainbow. Maybe the reason why all the doors are closed, so you can find the one that leads you to the perfect road. There's a spark in you to ignite, and there's a light in you. You just gotta ignite the light and let it shine. Just on the night like the 4th of July. My sister hated when I used to sing this song. Baby, you're a firework. Come and show 'em what you're worth. Make 'em go, oh, oh, oh. You're gonna leave 'em all in, oh, oh, oh. Boom, boom, boom. Even brighter than the moon, moon, moon. It's always been inside of you. So now it's time to let it through. Katy Perry, Firework. Yeah, that wasn't no great singing right there. But anyway, she hated the notes, the high pitched notes. My younger sister, when we used to sing together, she always sung the low notes, and I always sung the high notes, and she could not stand hearing them high notes, and I could not stand hearing them low notes. They would drive me crazy. I would drive her crazy. Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? I think you're crazy, just like me. We're very opposite. Maybe someone that there may be someone lost in the valley trying to get home. That's not where I was going. Shining your light. This is why you're being a firework, because you're guiding others. And I'm hearing guiding light. Like my grandma used to watch Guiding Light. Anyway, there's someone who you might have been on the opposite ends of the polarities with. Someone you might be in extreme opposites with. And you guys had to learn something from one another. You had to learn something. You might have irritated each other, got on each other's nerves. But this Nine of Cups is saying that you learned the lessons. Now, Seven of Swords is here. Seven of Swords could represent, okay, let's see. What else? What's about this Seven of Swords, Most High? Why are you showing this Seven of Swords? But we're talking about this opposite interaction with this other person. Since we're talking about relationships, someone that you didn't get along with. Might have to do a part 2 or something. Okay, somebody was dragging their feet in a relationship to bring you an offer. Ace of Cups is here. Five of Pentacles. Somebody's health may be failing. Seven of Swords. There's a cycle that was closed out with this World card. Between you and an individual. This person was very sneaky, manipulative, lies, tricky, cheating, theft, underhanded, dishonest, risky behavior person, enemy masquerading as a friend, somebody who spies on you, somebody who lurks in the shadows, somebody might be stalking your page. This person has a lack of conscience. This person is very strategic. This person is very resourceful. So this person is like a little con person. This person is very slippery and flexible. Anyway, my Capricorn and Scorpio mind went somewhere bad with that. But anyway, my point is this person is somebody that you can't catch when they're doing some bullshit. And this person escapes interconnection. So this may be somebody who likes to keep things surface and shallow. You can't have a deep connection with this person because this person doesn't have a deep connection with themselves. This person cannot connect emotionally or mentally with you. This person is very shallow. This person is soulless, or this person seems soulless. This person has been through some things that, and I'm going to help you understand this person, but that don't mean you have to tolerate this person. This person has been through some things that's caused them to be very much in their shadow most of the time. This person is someone who procrastinates. I do see you left this person because I'm seeing making a break for it. And I'm seeing someone who is very, somebody who perseveres to reach your goal. This person was an obstacle in your life. This person was a challenge. This person was I don't want to call them a demon, but this person was a reflection of, or a personification. This person is a personification of a generational curse or deep-seated trauma that you needed to heal. And if you had not broken this curse, if you had not closed this chapter, closed this door, walked away from this situation, you would have suffered. This would have continued generational poverty of mindset, a poverty mindset, not just financially, but yes, it would have affected you financially. But health is wealth is also. So if there have been generational curses or a generational energy of sickness, illness in your family, this could be unhealthy relationships. This is a generational illness, dis-ease in relationships. You broke this. And now you're getting a new beginning and an outpouring by the Ruach HaKodesh, Holy Spirit. You broke this generational curse. Negative change in circumstances, financial loss, the world against you. This could even be a poverty mindset, feeling like you're all alone, that you never have anyone on your team. This is a lack mentality. You overcame this. So this World card is talking about success and achievement, accomplishment, completion, fulfillment, a sense of belonging and wholeness. So you basically went through this entire cycle. This year was the culmination of a very long spiritual battle. And I think it's safe to say that you're going to be exiting 2024 free. Because I'm hearing, who the sun sets free is truly free indeed. So that concludes your spiritual news report. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Please like, share, subscribe. And I do welcome questions. I do read all the comments. So if you have anything you want to say, feel free to say so. Also, as far as negative comments, I don't care. I don't care about negative comments. I'll leave them right there because it's a reflection of you, not me. Also, let's see, if you would like a personal reading or an empowerment session with me, I will put my Facebook Messenger information in there and my email where you can reach me to schedule an appointment. So until then, I love you guys and have a wonderful, wonderful Merry Christmas.